US blacklists 34 Chinese entities, citing human rights abuses and brain control weaponry.
Here's a summary of the article.
Washington. The Biden administration said Thursday it imposed trade restrictions on more than 30 Chinese research institutes and entities over human rights violations and the alleged development of technologies, such as brain control weapons, that undermine U.S. national security. The Commerce Department accused China's Academy of Military Medical Sciences and 11 of its research institutes of using biotechnology to support Chinese military end uses and end users, to include purported brain control weaponry, according to a notice in the Federal Register. The scientific pursuit of biotechnology and medical innovation can save lives. Unfortunately, the PRC is choosing to use these technologies to pursue control over its people and its repression of members of ethnic and religious minority groups, U.S. Secretary of Commerce Gina Raimondo wrote in a statement referring to the People's Republic of China and human rights abuses in China's far west region of Xinjiang. The Commerce Department listed 4 additional Chinese corporations to its entity list for their role in modernizing China's military, which runs contrary to U.S. national security and foreign policy interests. Later Thursday, the Treasury Department announced sanctions on 8 Chinese tech entities for biometric surveillance and tracking of ethnic and religious minorities in China, particularly the predominantly Muslim Uyghur minority in Xinjiang. The Commerce Department also took action against entities located in Georgia, Malaysia and Turkey for allegedly diverting or attempting to divert U.S. items to Iran's military programs. In total, the Commerce Department took action against 34 entities in China, 3 in Georgia, 1 in Malaysia and 2 in Turkey.
This post received a score of 16,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
What?
Can someone take a look at you, spooting time chip? It seems to be malfunctioning.
420 it's lit brother.
Oh no. The Academy of Military Medical Sciences is using biotechnology to support the Chinese military. Is that like NASA using its aerospace expertise to support USAF?
That title man, whoa. Some next level fear-mongering.
Brain control weaponry? Is that TikTok? Worse, an entire army's worth of big titty goth GFs.
That I can get behind.
Or in front, or any other positions really.
At this point I could say that the Chinese government merged their soldiers' DNA with crabs to create a crab-human super-soldier hybrid and people would believe me.
Crab people taste like crab, look like people.
During the Cold War, the anti-communist ideological framework could transform any data about existing communist societies into hostile evidence. By opposing arms limitations, they would have demonstrated their aggressive intent, but when in fact they supported most armament treaties, it was because they were mendacious and manipulative. If the churches in the USSR were empty, this demonstrated that religion was suppressed, but if the churches were full, this meant the people were rejecting the regime's atheistic ideology. How one gained power by fighting for the rights of powerless groups was never explained.
Imagine a soldier having a seizure or a stroke while their brain is linked to an automatic grenade launcher.
Serious question. How is that different than a soldier having a seizure, stroke while their finger is connected to an automatic grenade launcher?
It's more science-y, I guess.
Damn, sounds like a headline out of the Trump press office. Tears of joy.
Let me guess, Radio Free Asia?
Nah, but the brain control weaponry part is from a neocon think tank trying to start another Cold War with China. Still the same level of absolute steaming bullshit though.
Call me a fearmonger, but I'm not so sure Cold War is what they're after. As we start pulling out of the Middle East, Halliburton and co. are going to need new markets for the wares.
They guy lists all the weapons like a shopping list, haha.
Pair that with Biden's statement about our commitment to defend Taiwan, and it really starts to look like we're gearing up for something stupid.
Do Saudi Arabia next? Oh right, this isn't about human rights at all.
They did sanction Saudi officials in connection with Khashoggi but not the Crown Prince.
Do Israel next?
Brain control does not equal mind control. Brain-machine interfaces have been researched since the 1970s.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.